Okay. So in the previous classes, we understood how to launch the ads, correct? We understood how to identify the keywords and search term report. The search term analysis mainly it's applicable for the search campaigns for these kinds of campaigns. So let me type something like this: CSM training. Look at this. You see ads, right? So these ads are all popping or these ads are all shown on basis of keywords. Do you all remember? So we'll have the campaign within the campaign, the ad group within the ad group. We will have the ads as well as keywords, correct? And we were bidding. We bidded the keywords in the phrase match. You all remember this match types as well, right? Phrase match, exact match, broad match, correct? Broad match modifier, right?
Yes, sir.
Right. See, mostly most of these companies. So some of the match types have gone away, especially the broad match modifier. You can either bid it on exact or phrase match. Okay. Sorry, not even exact. I guess phrase match and broad match. Okay. So when you are bidding in phrase match, so for example, let's say your keyword is something like this. Let me go to the sheet. So when you bid on a keyword like CSM training in the phrase match, how do we indicate phrase match with the double quotes, right? All of you. So phrase match we present it in double quotes. We represent it by using double quotes. So phrase match, this one keyword can trigger multiple keywords, correct? So for example, let me show you. Let me type it here for your reference, all of your reference. It's loading very slowly. Yeah. Okay. Search terms. So what are search terms? Search terms are the keywords or the phrases. Keywords or phrases used by people on Google search engine. So those are the search terms, right? So for example, okay, not for this, but the keywords or phrases used by people on Google search engines, which usually gets triggered by the parent keywords uploaded to the Google ad account. Uploaded or bidding. You'll be bidding on Google ad account or you will have the keywords uploaded to the account, right? So those are the search terms. So why should we look into the search term? So what happens is basically when you are bidding on a keyword, let's say on phrase match CSM training or maybe yeah CSM training, you are bidding on this. So this keyword have the potential to trigger for terms like CSM training videos, CSM training material, correct? CSM training industry, correct? Are you all following me?
Yes.
Right?
Yes, sir.
So you have bid on this keyword, but then it's triggering for various kinds of keywords, right? What's happening here? So the seed keyword triggers ads for various kinds of keywords, few tens or hundreds, and of which most of them can be irrelevant or may not drive any kind of conversions, may not drive any kind of conversions or sales, correct? Are you all correct? It will not drive. See these kinds of keywords, somebody, see you are doing CSM trainings, but people who are looking for CSM material, CSM training material, or CSM trying to understand CSM training industry or CSM training videos, the chances of they registering for your training program will be negligible, correct? So that's when we have to work on search terms. What we do is basically the search term analysis. So in search term analysis, we figure out, we identify, we analyze various kinds of terms and we segregate them which is relevant and which is not relevant. Okay. So we are going to segregate the keywords. So we call these terms as patterns. You see here videos, material, industry are indicating the intention or expectation of the end user, correct? So videos is going to be irrelevant. In search term analysis, what we do is we usually identify. So in analysis, we are going to analyze or identify the following. Right? Number one, what are you going to analyze? The patterns and their intention. You're going to understand these things. The CPCs, the conversion rates. So this keyword CSM training in Bangalore probably. Let me put one more keyword, CSM training certification, CSM training Bangalore. So right, so the last two keywords may drive sales or conversions, but then the sales, this keyword conversion rate will be 5%. It means from the 100 visitors, this will be capable of getting 5 sales. And this keyword may not get 5 sales from the 100 visitors. This might drive more sales. So when 100 people visit your website, you might probably get 10 sales. The conversion rate is high here in this case, correct? So when you do the analysis, you're going to understand all these things. The relevancy, the patterns and their intention, the relevancy, and yeah. So these are main things. The patterns and their intention. On basis of this, you will be deciding which all search terms to be blocked. So for example, the moment you identify videos or material or industry, something like this, you will start blocking them. So there is something called as negatives. Okay. So there is something called as negatives. We are going to identify the terms like this. Okay. Maybe I'll just identify the terms videos and I'll identify terms material. Okay, so what I'll do is, I understand these are not converting and they just consume a lot of money on the account. I'll show it to you on the Excel sheet. Let me download Excel sheet from one of the accounts and then I'll show it to you. Let me go to one of the accounts, add accounts. So you are getting it right. So when you are bidding on one keyword, this one keyword will have potential to trigger ads for various keywords, few hundreds or thousands of keywords. And now your ad would have shown to terms like videos or maybe anything. It can be anything. So what will happen is, now this incurs a significant loss. Most of your money gets wasted with such kinds of clicks. So people who are searching for a YouTube video, people who are searching for something else, probably I'll show it to you here. Tools and settings, sorry, not here. Let me go to the campaigns. Yeah. See, you see the search terms here under the keywords. See, there are two different terms, search keywords and search terms. Search keywords are the keywords on which you are bidding. That is CSM training in our case. In this example, this is referred to as search keyword. And the below one are search terms. So the difference is, search keyword is a seed keyword or the input keyword. Okay, you all understood? And search terms are the terms used by people on Google search and are triggered by the parent keywords. Okay, you all understood the difference between search keyword and search term, right? Search keyword is an input keyword. You are bidding just on the CSM training term, but the output is not output. But this keyword will have the potential when you are bidding into the phrase match. This keyword can trigger your ads for various kinds of terms like this. The list can be huge, and all those are terms used by the people to search using this keyword. This keyword will be there in it, but then their intentions or expectations could be irrelevant or may not be relevant, right? All those are search terms. So now in this case, yeah, here look at this. All these are search terms. Maybe I'll take the data of this is showing last 30 days data. If I take data belonging to, or I have downloaded this data already. Instead of downloading again, let me uh, open the one which I have already downloaded. These Excel files are very heavy. These files contain a number of formulas, and that being the reason they take lot of time to load when computer has lots of application opened already. Yeah. So look at this. We have already downloaded the search terms. I'll just show it to you all. See, we are bidding on just 500 products or maybe 1500 products or 1500 search terms. This is shopping campaigns. For this company or for this website, we are just running the shopping campaign, and the number of URLs added to the shopping list are somewhere around 1500. These 1500 URLs have triggered ads for few thousands, not thousands, actually it's lakhs, more than 2 lakh keywords, more than 2 lakh keywords. You could see that here in the bottom. So 2 lakh 20,293 keywords. So now, so from this list, what we do is we observe different kinds of terms. So I'll just show you. See, Namkin Bakery, or maybe we may have already put some terms. Look at this. I'll just show you what all has been already categorized, and I'll also show you how to categorize the keywords. Yeah. So I'm just eliminating the benefits. See, horse gram in Marathi. So maybe this company, this website must be selling horse grams. But then look at this term. Just because the product input is horse gram, the ad got triggered for horse gram in Marathi. Okay. So buy sunflower seeds for planting. So this company or this website sells roasted sunflower seeds, but it's showing the ad for buy sunflower seeds for planting, which is wrong, which is not correct, right? How to prepare sambar powder? This company or website is not about preparation. This is not a YouTube channel about the recipes. This is not even speaking. This is they don't want to rank for recipes. They want to sell the products. They want to sell the sambar powder. But look at the search term, how to prepare sambar powder. So exactly, so this is what we do in the analysis. We just mark, we work this way. So I'll remove the filter and I'll show it to you how we apply the filters and segregate the keywords. So on this scroll, I found terms like YouTube. So now I'm just going through the list. See, horse gram in Marathi, I found in Marathi. So what I'll do is I'll just type space in space Marathi. Okay, so all this I'll be marking it as in Marathi. I'll be typing it here in Marathi. Okay, and I'll be marking all this as negative, all this as keywords containing in Marathi in it. Okay, so this way I'll just copy paste. So what is the objective here is when we do search term analysis, we try to interpret multiple things. So one is the loss incurred, the loss incurred. So in 2012, when I was working on the Redbus search term report, when I was working on the Redbus search term report, see Redbus was spending somewhere around 1.2 to 1.5 crore on the ads every month. Okay, so in that, when we downloaded the search terms, when I downloaded the search terms, I got 7 lakh keywords. 7 lakh keywords. When I went through it, I found terms like marriage bus. Redbus was not providing any kind of marriage buses back then. So there were terms like school bus, higher school bus. Redbus was never providing the school buses. Redbus was never providing the school buses. So when we started identifying all such irrelevant terms, we found few thousands of terms got triggered, and they were driving few thousands or lakhs of visitors to the website, and the total loss incurred was nearly 20 lakhs every month. How much it is? 20 lakhs every month. So on identifying the terms like school, marriage, repair, red bus, so there are computer terminologies as well. The bus, there are cables, certain kinds of connections which are called as bus. So on identifying all these terms, we added them as negatives. So when we add them as negatives, we are indicating or we are instructing the platform going forward, do not trigger, do not show ads when there is a word in Marathi, when there is a word school, when there is a word marriage. Are you all following this?
Yes.
Okay, so that's why you have to continuously, regularly, very regularly, you should be downloading. So people think so. That's the biggest mistake that most of the Google ad professionals does. Okay, so most of the times they just launch the campaigns and they do not really monitor the performance, or they might just look at the metrics, but they never try to figure out what's happening, why there are no conversions, and how is the spend, how is the budget getting spent. So they don't look into these things. And when it comes to Google Ads, this is the place where you understand. There are multiple places, not just the search term reports. We try to assess the same from devices. So is are we getting any kind of leads or conversions from mobile devices? So what is the problem with the mobile devices? We analyze, are we getting sales happening from different IPs or different locations, right? See, sometimes your ads could be shown in different places as well. Your expectation is to show, you are intended to show ads only in Bangalore region because you provide service only in Bangalore. But some of the settings or certain kinds of settings would have allowed you to show ads in some other places or cities, which the keyword itself includes the city name in it. So in those cases, identifying all of that and blocking such kind of wastage is super important. Now, if you look at this in Marathi, how many clicks did you receive? Just 76 clicks. What is the spend? It will be negligible. What is the cost? Cost is okay. So actually, how many clicks have we got? The count is it's all the clicks. There are no clicks at all. There is only one click. There are no clicks at all. So, but when we look at other search terms which we have categorized, see, this is still incomplete. We are still finding a lot of negatives in this. As we scroll through the list, we found different terms, and accordingly we started marking. Let me remove this Marathi which I have copy pasted here. So here this one. So, are you all comfortable with Excel? Do you know all these formulas, applying the formulas and processing data on Excel?
Yes, sir.
the shortcuts in the Excel. So all down will
Yes,
open
sir, I
like
know,
this.
sir.
Great. So look at this. Of the 2 lakh keywords, we have categorized few, that is somewhere around 7,000 keywords. If you look at the bottom, 6,923 keywords. And the number of clicks received from this, I don't know if we have really, yeah, 104 clicks. And the cost, 99 rupees is wastage. It's negligible. That's okay. The wastage is just 99 rupees. In some cases, this can go to, see, on this project, the amount spent on a daily basis could be very less. That's why you see it being a very small amount. And mostly these negatives were immediately caught. In the first week itself, most of these negatives were caught and were added as negatives on the account. If these are let like this forever for several days or months, you would have seen a significant loss incurred. Are you all getting it? So look at this now. So people are searching in Marathi, in the maker. We are not selling maker, Bundi Laddu maker. This company or this website doesn't sell maker. Garijalu design. So people are looking for preparation in Kannada, benefits. So benefits, it's not about benefits. See, you are providing digital marketing training, and it's perfectly fine or okay if you're getting free traffic for somebody searching for how is digital marketing career or what is the meaning of digital marketing. But it's not really worth if you have to spend on it, pay 50 rupees or 100 rupees per click and get traffic for what is the meaning of digital marketing, spelling of digital marketing, correct? Are you all understanding this? So your money has to
Yes,
be
sir.
spent wisely only on the keywords which gets business for you. Correct? So what gets business for you? Digital marketing training, digital marketing institute, digital marketing course. Correct? Digital marketing training in Bangalore, digital marketing, best digital marketing institute near me. Correct? So these are the keywords that would drive business for you. Correct? But never terms like what is the meaning of digital marketing? How is digital marketing career? Or maybe uh, give me the full form of digital marketing or digital marketing YouTube videos, correct? Or digital marketing textbooks. You are not selling any of these things. Moreover, you will not get any kind of conversions from these keywords. And on Google Ads, most of your spend will go on these keywords because ranking for nobody is bidding on those keywords, and Google easily ranks your keywords most of the times for those kinds of terms, those kinds of search terms, and most of your budget gets wasted on such terms, and you will not reap anything out of your Google ad campaign. Are you all getting it? That's why it's crucial to analyze for what kind of keywords your ads are shown and act accordingly. So here we are going to identify all these terms and we'll be adding them as negatives. I'll just show you how the negatives look. So we are going to add it here. Under the tools and settings, there is something called a shared library. There is shared library negatives. Under shared libraries, negative keywords list. Okay, look at this here. We have different kinds of negatives, different kinds of shopping ads negatives broad. Look at this, what's been added here. Benefits, calories, all are being added. Most of them are added as negatives in broad match, and exact match only this one and this one. Maybe below there could be more. See how people are searching how image photos in Hindi, in Kannada, in Telugu, right? Are you all getting it? So now what happens is the moment we add keywords here, all these negatives here, we are not just adding the negatives here, but we are also applying these negatives. Uh, we are applying these negatives to different campaigns. I'll show it to you. So look at this shopping ads, negatives broad, keyword 65 on campaigns. It's applied to 15 campaigns. So now you can select it and apply to campaigns. Click on this campaign and you can select to which all campaign you want to apply. Just click on apply and that gets applied, right? So that's how you apply the negatives. You create the negatives, and these kinds of negatives can be added at the account level. This is account level, and negatives can be added at the campaign level as well. Campaign level and ad group level, right? So if we have to add negatives at the campaign level, we are going to campaign, and you can add the negatives here in the campaign. You have to go to that respective campaign. So maybe my one of my campaign is Hyderabad. So shopping Hyderabad, I'll go here. So what can be negative here? Already images, photos, videos, YouTube, how to prepare recipe, preparation steps, those kinds of terms are all been taken care. For Hyderabad, people searching as Bangalore can be negative. Somebody who is sitting in Hyderabad and searching Bangalore can be negatives. Okay. So I'll be adding the negatives at the campaign level. You're all following it, right? So it would have been
Yes,
more
sir.
easier for you all to understand if this topic was discussed back then while we were discussing Google Ads before we start the social media ads. Okay, so these are all campaign settings. Yeah. So negative keywords. Under the keywords, you have negative keywords. So you can add the negative keywords here. Okay. So I can add Bangalore as the negative. So I don't want to add any negative at this moment. So if I want to add keywords at the campaign level, I can add it. So it works this way. So for example, you are selling, uh, let's say, buttons for the apparel. The buttons you all know, right? Buttons for apparel, and you're also selling apparel, right? So now, why should we add negatives among the campaigns? Is so when you have two different campaigns, one campaign is to sell buttons, one campaign is to sell apparel. So now, buy apparel buttons is the keyword, right? And your other campaign is buy apparel. So you are selling apparel, and the keywords that you must be picking is buy apparel, right? So this buy apparel keyword can be triggered by your button campaign or button, vice versa, or by apparel button can get triggered by your by apparel campaign. So what I can do is now for the apparel campaign I can add button as the negative, so that you don't the apparel campaign will never trigger for any keywords that contains button. But by apparel, definitely I don't want to add a negative at the account level. It's just at the campaign level. I want to deal certain things just at the campaign level. At the account level, we deal with the negatives which are completely irrelevant for the complete products. See, for product one, product two can be negative. For campaign which is speaking about product one, which has launched for product one, let's say there are three different campaigns for product one, product two, product three. For campaign one, product two can be added as negative. For campaign one, product three can be added as negative. Same way for campaign two or product two, the product one and product three gets added as negative. Is it clear or confused? So I don't want. So when I'm selling, let's say books, pens, and pencils, so I'm going to add pens and pencils as negative terms for the books campaign, and for pencils campaign, I'm going to add pens and books as the negative. So definitely all these are related to stationery. There will be certain kind of conflict. There are chances of people must be searching pens and pencils. Now, which campaign should trigger this keyword? Whether should it be triggered by pen campaign or pencils campaign? Correct? So now both the campaigns will conflict. Both the campaigns, when you have two different campaigns, both the campaigns will conflict. Both the campaigns will get into the competition of showing an ad on Google. So in those scenarios, what happens is earlier what it used to happen was earlier it used to get into the competition, and CPC when it gets into the competition, you were supposed to spend only 5 rupees for a click. Now this changes to 6 rupees or 7 rupees. So that is an internal competition. It's not even the competition from the competitors or from other players. So the competition within the account, right? That is one problem. The another problem is these the ads won't appear on Google search results stating that it's conflicting within the account. But then there is a solution or option for that as well. So the new settings are available for all this. You can prioritize campaign one to show for that pencils and pens keyword, and campaign two less priority. Those kinds of settings can also be done. right? Are you all following it? Yeah. So you can. I showed you how to add negatives at the campaign level. Okay. So at the ad group level also you can add negatives. Go to the ad group of this account and go to the keywords and again negative keywords. You can add it at the ad group level as well. So it shows you already when you add it, use negative at the add to campaign or add to ad group. You could see it here. Okay. So the key thing, the important thing that you have to understand here is learning the key thing here is learning how to process this data is super important. So when there are 2 lakh terms, you cannot keep processing this data for 1 month or 2 months. By then, your client budgets will get all spent only on irrelevant terms. So you have to be very quick. So you should know how to process data, how to use the shortcuts on Excel sheet, and you have to be thorough with Excel sheet. As a digital marketer, you have to be good with Excel as well. Not really a pro, but at least whatever working knowledge is needed being in the digital marketing role, those things are essential. Okay, this is one such thing. Okay, and we'll be learning few more things when we develop the monthly report. Okay, did you all understand this?
Yes.
So we put a pivot table. You all know the pivot table, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we plot the pivot table and we summarize the data, and those Excel skills we will learn while we develop the monthly reports. Okay, but this is all about search term analysis. See, from this we also analyze. See, this sheet has got various kinds of details. This has got conversions as well. So from this we also interpret what kind of terms are getting more sales in Bangalore, in Chennai, or in Hyderabad, and on basis of that we try to prioritize the campaigns or spend more on those campaigns. Correct? So if something is performing well, doing good, why don't you spend more on that? That gives more returns, the best ROI, correct? Okay, so in digital marketing, data analysis and interpretation is the most needed skill. Most needed skill. Okay, so I'm not doing all of that here now. I just showed you the categorization, and probably if you want me to send some data, or you if you have most of you mentioned that you already have knowledge of Excel, so you should be knowing on looking at this what we have done here. We just had to finalize. See, we finalized like this, and we started adding them as the negatives here at the account level, not at the ad group level. So you can add it at the account. Sorry, not at the. You can add at the campaign level and ad group level as well. At the account level, usually that will be applicable for every single campaign on the account. Right, completely negative. See, there are negatives, pickle negatives. Look at this pickle negatives. There are 28 keywords added, and it's applied only to the pickle campaign. And what are the terms? If you look at the pickle negatives, jam. Look at this. These are quite different. These are mostly the other kinds of products, right? Any questions around this? So this is organic data. See, organic data, cold press oil near me, hurriedly in English. So people are searching in English, and there is no problem. Organically, we are not going to spend anything, right? But when it comes to ads, your CPC could be anywhere between 1 rupee to 1,000 rupees also, and your money gets a lot of it gets wasted, spent unnecessarily on irrelevant terms. This is not going to get a sale for you from the paid campaigns, or even if it is getting, there won't be any ROI. So if the traffic is coming for free and that is getting sale, that's amazing. But if you have to spend, if you let's say you are spending 1,000 rupees, getting 1,000 such clicks, but you will get only one sale of worth 500 rupees. So 500 negative, it's not even break even, correct? It's not even break even. You did not even make a sale worth of 1,000 rupees, correct? So that's complete loss when your ads get triggered for these kinds of searches. Your ads should be triggering only for the exact product buying intent terms. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
So okay. Next, what is the next topic? Digital September, right? So we don't have much time to pick a big topic now. Maybe we'll go with some small, simple topic. So these two skills, Excel and data interpretation, analysis and interpretation, will be learning under uh, the monthly reports, monthly presentation reports. Okay. See, soft skills, we have a pre-recorded session. I'll be sharing this as a compliment with all of you. So this includes leadership skills, soft skills, and couple of other skills which fall under the category of soft skills, right? So the search term analysis is part of marketing campaigns audit, and 90% of your marketing campaigns audit will be the search term report analysis. Okay, so tool search console we have covered, right? Google Analytics it's covered, Google AdWords it's covered, Google Tag Manager it's covered, Google Insight it's covered. Is this the done status? Yeah, that's the one. Google Insights, did we discuss Google Insights? Google Page Speed Test? We did not, right?
No, Google.
No, sir. No.
Google Insights, maybe probably we can discuss Google Insights, Google Speed Test, all mean the same. I don't
Google
know
test.
why they have put. See, IIS crawler is no more. Screaming Frog. I'll show you Screaming Frog. GT Metrics. GT Metrics and Pingdoms have been discussed. We must have discussed this in the technical SEO. If you all could remember, we check the load times, page speed, page size. YouTube ads has been discussed. Google ads platforms we have discussed. Bing ads no, but very much similar to Google ads. Copyscape it's been discussed. I'm typing tools. It's all done. Copyscape has been done. BuzzSumo also Ramya has covered it. I don't know Grammarly. You all know. Ahrefs already mentioned. SimilarWeb, Majestic SEO, Moz, Spyfu, Canva we haven't. Buffer we haven't. Free pick actually there is nothing much to learn about free picks. Okay, uh, it's not actually a design tool. So design teams will use that account. It's basically a stock image portal. Have you all heard of free pick? So it's something like Shutterstock. You all know Shutterstock?
Yeah, shut. Stop.
Yeah,
Yes.
Shutterstock is a platform where you can purchase the stock free images. Stock free is basically you will not have any kind of copyright issues with those images. You can freely, I mean, you will not have any kind of restrictions. You might have purchased or you might have got them freely from those respective platforms. Okay, but then you will not have any kind of restrictions. So Buffer is a social media platform publishing tool. We'll discuss this in detail. Okay.
Manju, all
Yeah.
this, I mean, like YouTube ads or suppose Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. So, I mean, before creating an account for this, I mean, we should have an account on Google Ads, right? Then only these apps will
Correct, correct,
function.
correct, correct.
Yeah.
Correct. I showed you, right? Just you have to click
Yeah, yeah.
ads.google.com and sign up. It's as simple as signing up to your Gmail.
Yeah.
Okay, it asks you for some business details. That's all done. It's all very easy. Maybe we'll
Okay.
look into it once if we are signing any new accounts.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe even if you are not available at that time, so we'll record that and we'll merge it with this particular class, the recorded session.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what can we cover now? So most of this take time. Okay, Canva, free pick. So free pick, all of you have seen it, or you want me to show it once? Free pick, it's just a platform, stock image platform. So I guess for most of uh, the trainees, we have provided access to free pick. Okay. So team may have changed the password. I'll get this password in the next class. We'll look into it. You just have to log in, and I would have shown you how to search. Without login, also, I can show you how to search and all. Without login, also, we can explore those things. That's all. So usually this will be used by designers or maybe the digital marketers who want something relevant to their ad or content or basically the content that which you are posting to the social media. Okay. So I want agile related. Agile. I'll just put agile. So comparatively, this will have fewer images as compared to the top. Shutterstock. Shutterstock is the most popular platform. Yeah. So look at this. These are all the already pre-built images. You don't have to build them. So you can just download and you can start using these images. So the designers will download the raw editable file and they'll change all the text or information of the details here. So ideally speaking, designers have to develop all these concepts, but now they are just adapting the ideas or creative aspects from these designs, and they're just changing the text or the information. And most of the times, you can simply download and you can use it as it is for your campaigns, the posts or whatsoever it is. Okay, so you will get some for free. You can download it for free as well. It shows you which is for free and which is a paid, and you'll have to use a paid account if you have to download whichever are on the sale. Mostly the one which are on the sale will be most downloaded, most useful, or of premium quality or the premium designs. Something like that will be on the sale. See, all these are on sale. You see this icon? Yeah, crown icon. So all these are on sale. The others can be downloaded by anybody for free. Okay. So I don't know who has put all this, uh, but anyways, so it's good to discuss them. So digital marketers need to know the different kinds of tools which can be used for the different. These tools will all help with the digital marketing activities. Okay. And most of these things will take time. So what we'll do is we'll wind it up for today. And in case if you have any questions, if you want to discuss something related to digital marketing, next 10-15 minutes we can discuss about it, and we can wind it up, and we can start again from the next class, the other topics.
Okay.
Yeah. So if any of you has something to discuss, we can discuss it now. If you have any questions or anything, we can discuss it now. So or else we'll wind it up. Okay. And one more thing. So I'll be sending the email marketing related content over the WhatsApp chat or email. Okay, so please watch all those videos during the weekend. Okay, so those tools
Okay, sir.
we don't have access to those tools. So luckily we have the recorded sessions of all that. So you watch them. So after that we'll discuss email marketing. It becomes easier to explain if you are watching those. Yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
and rest of the things we'll continue discussing. Yeah. Soft skills also. Soft skills also. I'll share you the videos. There is a playlist
Okay.
for soft skills. Okay, and go through that as well. You will get some information or knowledge. So just adapt whatever is useful or necessary for you from that. Okay. Yeah. Any questions? Anybody has anything to speak?
No, not from my side.
Okay. Chennai, you has anything to speak?
No, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, fine. Then we'll connect back again. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you. Happy weekend,
Thanks.
both of you. Yeah. Bye.